I came here to be your wife.
Why are you here, Niyama-san?
Like I said, I'm here to become your wife.
A pretty girl admired by everyone in class came over to my house one day. I'm Yusuke Maeda, a senior in high school. What? Is this some kind of prank?
Of course not.
I'm a nerd who's never had a girlfriend in my whole life. But I have a wife. Chihiro Niyama, a girl in my class who's beautiful, capable, and smart. She was way out of my league. I used to think that she lived in a totally different world than me. But now we live together in the same apartment. Hey Yusuke, you look gloomy as usual. Wow, Ikateru. This is Teruyuki Ikeda, also known as Ikateru. Ikateru means dope in Japanese, by the way. He's the most handsome guy in our grade, and it's almost annoying how popular he is. He makes fun of nerds like me, but he plays nice in front of girls. The guys don't like him much, but I guess he doesn't care as long as girls like him. What's wrong, geek? You're blushing, looking at Chihiro-chan. No, I wasn't looking at her. Well, there's no harm in looking at her. But maybe she doesn't want to be stared at by a nerd like you know? Noted. How would Ikateru react if I told him that we're living together? Of course, it's our secret, so I'd never do that.
What are you two talking about?
Well, he was staring at you, so I warned him not to.
Really? I don't mind though. Ikeda-kun, please don't make fun of Yusuke-kun, okay?
Ikateru listens to Chihiro because he likes her. I would never. Ikateru has been hitting on Chihiro for a while. He wants her as one of his collections. He's been hitting on her since we were freshmen, but she's shown no interest in him. Hey, what are you laughing at? Oh, nothing. I go to a coffee shop after school where I work part-time. I receive enough money for us to live for my parents, but it's nice to have a little extra. Hey, Yusuke, clean table 3, pay attention. Sorry, right away, sir. I never imagined working before Chihiro came to my house. I used to do whatever I wanted to do with the money that my parents sent me. I kind of miss those easy days. When I got back from my part-time job, I smelled something nice at the entrance.
Hi, Yusuke.
I'm home, Chihiro. It smells nice. What's for dinner tonight?
Hey, you're already talking about dinner? There's something you have to do first, right?
Oh, sorry. I was so hungry that it slipped my mind. Here, we hug each other when we come home. It took a while for me to get used to it, but I can do it now without getting embarrassed. My heart still races when I hug her, though. Do you want to know why a nerd like me is living with a popular girl like Chihiro? It all started 3 months ago. Why are you here, Niyama-san?
I told you that I'm here to become your wife.
What? Is this some kind of prank?
No, it's not.
I called my parents up immediately and… my wife is here.
Oh, you're talking about Chi-chan?
Chi-chan?
Don't you remember? She's the girl you used to like when you were in kindergarten.
Chi-chan. Chi-chan. Chi-chan? I remembered my kindergarten days. There really was a girl who I used to play with all the time. I only remember her as Chi-chan. So, Chi-chan is Chihiro Niyama?
Her parents and us made a promise that you two will get married when you get older. She's your fiance.
What the hell? This is all so sudden, though. I can't do this.
Why not? I saw her picture and Chi-chan was so pretty, and I heard that she's really good at housework as well.
I don't mean it like that. We're still in high school. I've never even had a girlfriend, and she suddenly shows up saying she's here to be my wife?
Her parents are on board too, though. It's rude to reject her, so why don't you live with her for a while?
What the hell? You two live with me, though.
Oh, didn't I tell you? Your dad and I are in Hokkaido right now. We're staying here, so the house is all yours.
What? And that is how I started living with the prettiest girl in our school. Did you know that we were engaged?
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
I'm a bit angry for not remembering me, though. I've been right here all this time.
I'm sorry. I just never thought that Chi-chan from kindergarten was in my class and that you grew up to be this pretty.
Pretty?
Oh, sorry. That just slipped. After that, I asked her why she didn't tell me earlier that she was my fiance.
I wanted the guy I love to notice me.
Love? Thinking back on my high school days, I remembered some things. When I ran for librarian, she became one as well, and she often spoke to me, even though I was a nerd. The other guys were jealous about it, but Chihiro had just been trying to get me to notice. but I was too naive to notice her feelings.
I'm sorry. I know it's out of the blue.
No, I'm flattered. I'm sorry.
Really? Then I can live with you?
Yeah, if you want to, Niyama-san.
Call me Chihiro. And as I was saying...
Chihiro hugged me, saying that she was here to become my wife. And we started living together. Chihiro is very thoughtful, doing all kinds of things for me. And she's really enthusiastic.
I'll wash your back. I'll sleep by your side. Good morning, kiss. Mwah!
Sometimes I don't know how to handle her, but I was enjoying my life with Chihiro. But something suddenly happened 3 months after we started living together.
Did you hear? Chihiro Niyama is living with a guy.
I heard it's that nerd.
Yeah, a rumor started spreading that we were living together.
Hey, Yusuke.
Are you living with Chihiro-chan? No way. Look at who you're talking to.
Yeah, good point. A lonely nerd like you could never go out with Chihiro-chan, right?
Exactly.
But I have your picture. I happened to be near your house and saw you two walking together.
So you took this picture?
Hey, I can hand this over to you, but I still have the data. If Chihiro-chan agrees to go out with me, I won't show this to anyone. What are you gonna do?
No way.
Alright, if you say so. Don't say I didn't warn you. Adios.
But still, this could go bad if the school finds out. Chihiro, you should go back to your parents' place today.
No, I want to be with you.
But everyone at school will know about us.
I don't care. I don't want us to be apart, ever.
Chihiro is more stubborn than I thought. She must have been hung up on the fact that she had to move just before we entered elementary school. She didn't want us to be apart again when we finally got together after all these years in high school. Then what should we do? We could get expelled from school if it comes out. Even if our parents agree to us living together, it would not be accepted. Then there's only one thing I can do. Then, Chihiro, can you hear me out? It's a suggestion. No, it's more like my determination.
What? Your determination?
2 days after that, Chihiro and I were called to the principal's office. When we entered the room, the principal and Iketeru were there. So it was true that the principal was his uncle. He must have told him that we were living together. His smirk told me what was about to happen. I took Chihiro's hand and took a step forward.
See, they're going out, and they're living together. This isn't good, right?
Iketeru laughed and showed the picture to the principal.
Is this true?
Yes, Chihiro and I live together. Chihiro squeezed my hand nervously. I smiled at her to reassure her.
Haha, they admitted. High school students living together? That's unbelievable.
Then the principal said,
How stupid.
Huh?
Stupid? Uncle, high school students are living together. So what, Ikeda-kun?
Huh? It's natural that Iketeru reacted that way. Living together is not accepted if we are just normal high school students.
They're husband and wife, so it's natural for them to live together, isn't it?
What? Husband and wife? Yes, we're husband and wife. We went to the city hall yesterday and turned in our certification of marriage. It was accepted as it was under consent of both our parents. So we became an official couple. We reported it to school as well.
So, you're already...
We are a couple without question. Right, Chihiro?
Yes, and we love each other.
This is unbelievable!
You're the one who's unbelievably stupid. By the way, this is definitely a sneak photo, isn't it? That's the only problem here.
What? The principal winked at us when Iketeru wasn't looking. I'm so glad that he was so understanding. The fact that we got married spread to the whole school, but nothing happened. There was some mocking and jealousy, but because Chihiro was well liked by everyone, I didn't experience anything bad.
Why are you smirking?
Well, everyone now knows about us, you know?
Yeah?
Well, it's not that bad to be an official couple and everyone getting jealous of us. Oh, I have something for you. Here.
What is this?
I gave her a wedding ring. I wanted to give her something to express my feelings for her, even though we were already married. I've been working part-time for 3 months for this. It's not an expensive ring, but it's worth 3 months of my salary. Let me be the one to ask you this time. Will you marry me?
I'm so happy. I would love to. I love you, Yusuke-kun.
I promised myself to be by her side forever as I tightly held her in my arms.